What's up, Dan? What's up, Ingrid? How are you all this morning? Hope you are having an excellent start to your weekend. Just going to screw around with some Tour 11 play here. I did a little private stream through Do Recorder trying to figure out if that would help some of the issues I've been having with the stream dropping out and getting real glitchy and stuff. And it went well, and I was all set to use it this morning. And then it decided that my YouTube account needed some kind of crazy verification or something. And it just kept putting me through this loop of bullshit where it said, like, well, you still need to verify your account. Like, I already did. And so I've got a ticket in with their support. I'm not expecting to hear anything back from them because they're terrible. So I just gave up and decided I was just going to play it on Omlet this morning. Screw it. Whatever. So hopefully Omlet works okay and we don't have too many issues. It was working better than Do for me anyway, so hopefully it's not all glitchy and jumping around on me here this morning. Jay Ryan, Semper Fi, brother. Good to see you. Hamp also. No Casey. I'm doing it's just a non-copyrighted rock stream that I pull up in the background now. Casey 95. No. That's for those of you who are not familiar, it's a very famous rock station in St. Louis. They've been around forever. They had an iconic studio. And when big acts would come through, they would always go hang out in that studio off of Watson, do live sets in there and stuff. It was crazy. So wild to think about. The company I used to work for actually used to we partnered with Casey to do some of our blood drives. Let's see. We'll go with plus 25, 263, 16, 2, 17.8 rings, and probably at the end we're going to push up one since we're going all the way down here. Push up. A little more than one. With the B-52 and the Grizzly, the push-ups are... Get in there. Come on. Tend to be just a little bit more than a ring, so... Call it whatever that was, 1.25. I just found that doing just one didn't quite get you there. Still don't have a good grasp on some of the newer shootout holes in 11, so if just kind of winging it a bunch of them, starting to get used to them, but the courses just keep changing so often that it's hard to get anything really dialed in, and they just switch it up again. So, but we're getting Maple Bay, so that's fine. Smack dab in the middle. 5 back with the guideline going right at it, plus 30%. So we're going to add 3, 9, 16, 8, and then a ring push-up. 10, 16, 8. One ring up. I'm not going to use any curl with this. Just because the secondary wind effect should push it right over to the right where we're trying to go, and that should funnel it right to the pin. Yeah, that'll do. Not too shabby. Vladimir Ko in the house. What's up, buddy? Thanks for the good luck. Much appreciated. Had some good battles with you in Tour 11. Are you still streaming, buddy? Or I know you were doing that for a little while. Yeah, yeah, right off of Watson in Crestwood, yeah. It is iconic. The radio station is one of the biggest around. And it's been around for forever. Looks like that's going to hang out on the right side, not make it back. That's why we didn't add any curl. John in the house as well. Thanks for the good luck, buddy. Highly doubt we'll get a rematch with Scott here. On the bright side, it looks like I'm not getting too many glitchy nonsense with the stream, so might just switch over to Omlet full time. Seems like the way to go. It actually works. I know it's got some it's got its issues as well, but you know, I really just need to get a new laptop or a new computer in general and just actually be able to use it for streaming purposes. The laptop I have now is actually super old. It was I got it secondhand from my youngest brother, who had it when he was in the Marines. And let's see, that would have been from 2009 to 2014. And he had it with him when he went to Afghanistan in 2013. So it's very old and beat up and has traveled around the world and then some. And it's still going strong. I used it for my bachelor's degree, and now I'm back at school and using it again. And it won't die, so I keep using it, but it's too old to really do a whole lot else besides schoolwork and any kind of Microsoft Office applications on it. I can make YouTube work fine. Probably going to give this one full beans, even though it doesn't really need it. Because why not? This is an annoying green, though. It's a hard one to get dialed in because of the changes in elevation on it. Oh, it's a nice, straightforward tailwind, though. Could make it a little easier. But we're going to be adjusting down from his angle. It's just an annoying one. It's always annoying. What's up, Tango? Thanks for the good luck. Let's see here. We'll kind of eyeball it and play our adjustment from there, but probably try and just run it straight up. It's a little right to left. That looks good. Boink. Nice. I don't think that's quite what he was intending, but it'll work. I might play a full backspin shot. Or a dunk. I've been trying more dunks recently. It's kind of fun. I didn't used to play very many of them. Let's call it a max plus 10, shall we? So 14 and a half. It's 4.3, 8.6 rings. Nope. Too much. Worth a shot. Oh, right on. Appreciate that, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, that was a good stream. When I saw what he was doing, I immediately reached out and was like, I want to be a part of this however I can. So made my donation, and I was on relatively early that stream. Yeah, that's a cause that's definitely near and dear. I talked about it a little bit there, but it was a different charity that he was doing that for. It was National Suicide Prevention Foundation. But my wife and I advocate for a different group. It's called Hope for the Day. We work to, let's see, what are we going to do? I need a power 4. I guess a power 5 it is. So Hope for the Day is similar. They work to destigmatize mental health issues and also with suicide prevention. So a little bit, it was a different cause, but we've been big supporters of theirs for a while. Everybody has somebody they know that has mental health issues, and there are a lot of things that go into it, and with the prevalence of it, becoming more and more aware of it, the stigmatization is lessening, certainly, but there's a lot of ingrained kind of biases against mental health, seeking help for it. You can see effects of that with your health insurance and stuff like that. If you've ever sought mental health treatment, it can disqualify you from some jobs. Just having sought treatment, you can technically be discriminated against. It's technically allowed for some jobs, usually having to do with security, but it's kind of ridiculous. So that was one that I was happy to jump on with Fenzel and talk about, and there's a lot that goes into it as well, and it's being a veteran. I did speak on that a little bit as well, and I see that you are too, a fellow Marine, a fellow Devil Dog. That's a big thing too. I think the numbers actually dropped recently. It's still at a very unacceptable level, but it was 22 a day for the longest time. I believe that the latest figures that I saw have that number down to 20 a day, so that's good. My youngest brother was also Marine. He's the one who I got this old ass laptop. He took it with him to Afghanistan. He is working on. He's very politically active. I'm less so, but he's actually a part of several groups that are working. And one of the issues that they actually are addressing is the proliferation of gun ownership among veterans. makes it easier to commit suicide. So kind of when you start noticing the effects, or someone's starting to fall into that kind of depression who is a gun owner, then that can lead you to take some extra steps in recognizing, okay, this person's in trouble, and not only are they in trouble, but I'm going to have to talk to them about possibly taking their guns away from them for their own safety. And how do you address those issues with people without feeling like you're taking away their rights. And he's actually doing a big talk with another Marine veteran who's an author, Phil Clay. I believe it's pronounced Clay. It might be Clay, Klay, on those issues. If you want to check him out, he's been tweeting about it quite a bit. Phil Clay, like I said, is Klay, and my brother's name is Peter Lucier. They've been tweeting out quite a bit of stuff on that. It's a free Zoom call, open to anyone and everyone. And I think there are three main issues, and one of them is the gun talk with veterans who are having those issues, and how to potentially go about solving those problems. So if you're interested in that subject, check out my brother and Phil Clay on Twitter, and feel free to jump onto that call, offer your inputs. I believe it's this upcoming Tuesday, but let me double check on that. I can actually look that up while we're having this stream going on. Let me pull up his Twitter here and figure out exactly what it is, because I'm going to talk about it. I might as well have the right information. I hope it wasn't this week. I don't think it was. I think it's coming up. Here we go. So, yeah, it's October 13th. So that's Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a forum hosted by a group called Veterans for Gun Sense 2020. The topics are playing Army, military fetishism, white supremacy, and the proliferation of guns. So some issues that will be discussed there. So if you're interested in any of that, I would highly recommend checking that out. Like I said, the link is on their Twitter. I'll grab the link to it, and if you're interested, feel free to jump in and enjoy that. Let's see, min +5, we'll call it 857. We'll say 71. That is the form to sign up for that. If you are interested in attending that. Phil, I only know through online interactions, but he's an excellent author. I've read a couple of his books, and a good follow. He's a rather liberal-leaning veteran. There is, you kind of get the impression sometimes that you can kind of lump all veterans into a general category, but there are many, many, many factions and different ideologies and thought processes and stuff. So I know that it's sometimes difficult to reach outside your comfort zone or pay attention to information that is coming from an ideology that you don't necessarily agree with. And my brother and I differ on a lot of our political beliefs, but it's still interesting to hear other opinions. Something that is happening quite a bit now in our society is an extreme confirmation bias, where we kind of create these bubbles that insulate us from outside thoughts and ideas, and we're very quick to dismiss other ideas and other opinions as being fake or unreliable. So it's good to kind of challenge that and get outside your comfort zone, in my opinion anyway. Let's see here. 10-2, 12-3 is what I'm going to go with. 12.3 rings. I'm already at 5. I play this one blind. 5, so we need 7.3 more rings. It'll be safe, but it's probably going to be like 2.5 or 3 yards away. Whew, the Great Right helped me out quite a bit there. It seemed like a bit of an over adjustment, but blind setup will take it. So not to be preachy or anything, but I am open to all ideas, and I hope that everyone else is as well. I'm my own beliefs are generally libertarian in nature, as a live and let live kind of philosophy. Do what you want so long as it's not creating a negative impact on your fellow human beings. Basically, do whatever you want, live however you want. It's kind of my thoughts. So, other than that, I kind of try and stay away from political issues for the most part. Not that they aren't necessarily important to me, but they're less important to me than quite a few other things. Political ideology in and of itself is not particularly interesting to me. I want to know how you are as a person, how you treat others. Do you love your neighbor as yourself? Do you follow the golden rule kind of thing? And then everything else can just kind of fall into place. Believe whatever you want to believe. Live your life how you want, so long as it's not having a negative impact on those around you. Live life to the fullest as well. That's something else that I talked about quite a bit, and even on Fenzel's stream. Figure out what makes you happy, and then figure out how to maximize the time that you can spend doing those things. Having hobbies and a life outside of work and work alone is invaluable, really. You got to have a number of different social elements to your life to be able to kind of wind down. I'm taking an interesting course right now about behavior within organizations, and something that is really rang true with me is how the lines now between work and non-work life are kind of getting blurred because of technological advancements. You're kind of always wired in now. You've got just so many different ways for people to try and get a hold of you, that even when you're off of work, like, you can still feel like you're attached to it, because you get a text from a coworker or your boss, or you're checking your emails because there's random stuff going on. So it's hard to get away from work sometimes, but it's important to do that. You've got to have some time to kind of de-stress and get your mind back right. And it's causing quite a bit of issues, especially kind of now with so many people working from home. Those lines are very, very blurred. So, not to say that telecommuting isn't a great innovation, but there are downsides to it as well, obviously. There's just it's crazy times right now. Yeah. Yeah, Jay Ryan. Yeah. The world is a crazy place right now, and you've got to find a way to kind of get away from it all, to find your happy place. As cliche as that might sound, it's important. I thought about trying to hook that, and probably should have. But I just got Cat of 7. I don't know how many rings it is to be trying to hook. Should probably look that up real quick, huh? Yeah. Considering that's such a big part of my game, I should have probably figured that out. I'm assuming it's somewhere around 20. Oof. Oh, that's not a gimme wedge now. We might be able to just put it away, though. It should be a perfect as in kind of rough iron. It was a perfect as in situation, thanks to the wind being lined up just right. But see if our opponent can drain this wedge to send us to a shootout. Did not play this one particularly well. I'm not sure why he was going with the long iron with that second shot. Probably should have played a different one, but ooh, an Endbringer 8. Fancy. I'm finishing off my coffee. What's left of it. Which is not much. But don't want to let it go to waste. Ugh. I'm not a fan of this shootout hole in particular, but Let's see, 8. Let's go with 8.9 rings. I'm going to take a quick restroom break while my opponent's playing his shot after I see where this goes. Looks good. That'll play. Oh, that was not good. He severely misplayed a long iron and that shootout shot. Not sure what's going on there. Pretty good run so far today. I am probably going to stream until about, let's see, I've been on for 32 minutes. Probably go till about 11. I've got some lectures I've got to watch. I'll do a little over an hour. I was really hoping to test my new stuff out on Do Recorder, but since it decided it didn't want to work. Now I can't get an opponent. But Omlet seems to be working pretty smooth. The only problem is I get the giant black screens on the side. Can't put my own little graphics up. I have no control over anything. Oh, let's give this one a smash, shall we? See how far it goes. So that might have been an opportunity to try and put on a Zerk or a Globe and try and find the green, but yeah, glad to hear it. I'm not sure what the deal was. I think part of it just had to do with the internet service down here following the hurricane. It was just a little spotty, and so I think that had more to do with it than anything. But when I tried it, I did an opening round stream that was just link share, so I could try and figure out what was going on with just had the bushwhacker mofos in there. and it seemed to work okay. Let's see, plus 0.9 is 9.6 divided by 2 is 4.8. Too much. It wasn't quite as deep as I thought. I played it as a mid plus 10. Should have just gone with a mid, I suppose. No worries, Dan. Lurkers are welcome as well. And what's up, Albie? What's going on? I'm becoming more of a lurker. I'm putting streams on TV and just, I'll usually interact a little bit, say good luck, and then pop it on TV and go about my business. So it's kind of always on in the background, except when the darts are on, obviously. Speaking of, we got the World Grand Prix quarterfinals this evening if you're over across the pond. Looking forward to it. Got a lot of random names in there. Some folks you would not normally be expecting to see, and some other folks who you would definitely expect to see there. So it's been a wild tournament already, but the Grand Prix always is. It's the only tournament they do in the PDC that is a double start format. So it is interesting to watch, to say the least, because sometimes you get some hilarious moments where professionals can't get in on a double, and leads to some funny stuff, like the reigning world champion getting brushed in the first round. He hadn't scored a single point when his opponent won the leg. Peter Wright didn't get in 12 darts, and Ryan Joyce finished off a 15 darter to hold throw to brush the reigning world champion. Oh, it just produces some epic and hilarious moments. All right. I'm going to play this one with a half a bar of backspin and just a notch left, and we're going to try and find a spot here. All right, there's our spot. Yellow on the rough. We'll offset it left edge. Plus 20 min, so we'll add 1.9. 11.3 is going to be 7.9 rings. I guess I over-adjusted. It's one that can go wrong pretty easily. Let's see what Daddy-O here does. Jim North in the house. What's up? Thanks for the good luck, Jim. Any kind of headwind, I always play this one as a rough bump with a driver. I'm not sure how this shot's going to turn out for him. It looks like he's just adjusting in a what the hell ever kind of manner. So a double great left, a random adjustment, we'll probably lose. Yeah. Perfect. My angle was probably off on my pull, or I over-adjusted or under-adjusted. I don't know. It was obviously an over-adjustment because it came off that far to the left. So maybe do plus 10 max when we're pulling that way. I thought plus 20 max worked when I was pulling with a right to left headwind, but who knows? I do know that one in tournament mode is one that just gives me fits all the time. So not surprising it's always a rough bump hole. Not surprising to see it turn out so crazy, despite what I thought was going to be a nice shot. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this gift of a wind. I'm going to have to count this out here. Go! Damn it. Even with everything full slice. Still didn't have enough to get over there. Nuts. It looked like the perfect wind to try that. I can't believe it didn't get. I mean, it bounced real close to the fairway there. What's up, Carl? Look, if you're given that gift of a win, then you don't try and send it, then... Well, all right, let me take that back. If you're not hurting for coins, because if you are trying to establish yourself in a tour, then maybe don't do that. But if you're given a gift like that, then I'm sending it every time. Every single time. Let's see. 6. I'm going to go 5.5. Basically just trying to leave a wedge here. Stay away from that trap. Yeah. Didn't even get near deep enough to find this trap anyway. Doesn't look like. Maybe it'll be a min thorn. I don't know. I hope Daddy-O's little nonsense doesn't put me on tilt, because that was a ridiculous result. A rough bump comes in completely absurd manner, and then he doesn't even look where he's adjusting and hits a double great left, but beats me. All right, just got to put it out of my head. It doesn't matter. Oh, geez. Well, that's poor. Should have been on the green for sure there. Yeah. End to bringer, baby. The great didn't kill me. This guy's got quite a few banners for being in a clan I've never heard of. Good for him. Good for him. I'm kind of trying to take it relatively easy this season. After our C100 push last season, it was a lot. So just kind of relaxing. My clan here, we got relegated, so we're pushing back to Master 2. Are we Master 1 or Master 2 now? I think Master... or is it... What did we do? We're Master 1. So we're pushing back to 2. That's what it was. We have 1-to-1 plus 10% here, so 8.9 rings with an 11.59 twitch. Baby left curl and a great left and left offset. That'll work though. Inside of 2 yards, not too shabby. We'll put the pressure on. So we are Master 1 at the moment, comfortably pushing back to Master 2. Without really having to do a whole lot. I did not have a good tournament. I think I was just outside top 25 on this account. Oh, I think we lost. Damn. Yeah, it's not even really a sweat, even without pushing too much to get back to Master 2 after we got relegated. Hopefully we can get some more send-it wins and play a few more hooks and slices before I got to get back to some homework. What's up, Emily? Good to see you. Your caddying from 10 has been invaluable on my baby account. Although I've hit a bad streak, so my trophy count on that one is dwindled a little bit. But your help on Tour 10 was invaluable. Let me see where I'm at with that one. I was up to like I think 30 high 3600s. I'm back down to 35 now. Oh. I don't understand how sometimes we spin forever and sometimes we come and just get an opponent right away. But it's all good. I was watching Pete and Caddy a little bit last night, and they were talking about goals that they have left for the game. You know, kind of discussing how coins are pretty much worthless once you're past a couple billion. Trophy count doesn't really matter once you've maxed the game. Yeah, you know what? That's absolutely right. There's not a whole lot left after that. And I know Pete said he wanted to win a master gold. That's all he's really got left. And I wanted to chirp and chime in and say, does a mini master count? Because I got one of them. It absolutely does not count, by the way. I'm proud of it, but is not even remotely the same thing. We got some nasty weather down here today. We got lucky and avoided Hurricane Delta, so that's good. But I think we're getting some of the rain storms coming secondary from it. Well, if it would have come here, it would have been real trouble because we're still in the middle of cleaning up from Sally's. So it would have been big trouble if it had got hit by a second hurricane in a month. That could have been real bad. So we got lucky. Crazy that they had to go to the Greek alphabet. So. Yeah, Walmart banners. Yeah, I'm still proud of it for sure, but it doesn't in any way compare to an actual tournament master banner, like a full tournament one. I will definitely take it, and I am definitely proud of it. But it is so far removed from a full tournament banner that it's ridiculous. So I'm just gonna eyeball this as 1-to-1. Oh yeah. Coming in hot. Oh yeah, you got hit by all the ones that I did not, Dan. It's been an absolutely crazy year, man. Only the second year on record they've had to go to the Greek alphabet for they ran through all of the storm names for the Atlantic tropical cyclones. And I believe it's 20. They go through 22 because they exclude like a handful of letters. J, X, Q, and Z, I think. So I think it's 22. They have just regular English names, and then they switch over to Greek alphabet. So it's only the second time they've ever had that many tropical storms in the Atlantic that they've had to go to the Greek alphabet. And yeah, Texas got hit by a bunch. Yeah, we only got Sally, which was bad. It was real bad. I mean, it was just so slow moving. There wasn't a whole lot to really do. It was a tropical storm for the longest time, and then it as it approached the Gulf Coast and Mobile and us in Pensacola, it just slowed down to a crawl and intensified. So it just sat right over top of us. It was crazy. They were calling it slow-moving Sally. Because it did. It just kept sitting. Like, just go away. Yeah, how would you like to get pelted with a hurricane named Beta? Oh, geez. Absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, when the original projections for Delta came out, thought it was coming here again. So, yeah, happy to avoid that one for sure. But it is storming like crazy here today, so it's just pelting us with rain. My dogs don't enjoy it very much. Oh, no. It's got a power 1 ball. I might have difficulty finding the green if there's any kind of headwind. Eight minus 5%, 7.6 at a max. We'll add 8.6. Not even close. That was a good two plus rings off there. What in the world? It's usually a -5 max. Yeah. Well. Oh, well. One voice. Are they new? Oh, Chapo. I'm trying to see if I recognize anybody in here from a former clan, but I don't know. I don't keep up with that too often. I'm sure someone in the chat knows who they are or who they used to be. I don't pay too careful of attention to it. And since I'm having a nice relaxing rest season, I'm not pouring all that much time and effort into it. The other reason I wanted to kind of chill out is because I'm joining. Who's got the C100 push next season? Is it Hole Hunters? I think I've been with Hole Hunters for a push before. Scotty recruited me for the last weekend. And I put up 2K in like 2 days. It was also partly due to a mini master top 10 result. So it was fun. What was he in? One voice. Or you mean the character from Breaking Bad? That was Walter White's pseudonym in Breaking Bad. Yeah. So I joined them for I think it's them again. I don't know. Eric messaged me about joining them. I think it's Hole Hunters again that's on it. I can't remember. There's a 19th clan that I'm throwing Bob Jr. into next season. I'm gonna move Baby Bob to Bushwhackers and keep my main here. I'm going to play 1-1 plus 1, so 8.5. Probably need an ace to win this. Lame. Oh, well, then I'm joining them again next season then. Yeah, so that's my plan for next season. I'll probably be streaming irregularly again, on and off as I can. But I will have one account, my main account here with my clan. I'll have Bob Jr. in with the Hole Hunters, and Baby Bob will be going to Bushwhackers. So that's the plan. Oh, this is layup wind, unfortunately, but we're just laying up for a wedge, so it's not so bad. Even if you can't drive the green here, it's a very, very makeable wedge shot by laying up over on the right here. Sneaky Girl will be my last opponent, whether that's 1 or 3 matches. I'm gonna call it quits after after this one, I got some other stuff I got to get done. But thank you very much to everyone for joining me today. It's nice to jump on and be able to stream. Was real frustrated with my setup this morning, and it was nice to actually jump on for a little bit. I was planning on streaming for a couple hours, but the technical difficulties got me started well after I was planning on it. So I gotta call it quits. But seen some fun stuff today. Had an Alba, so that was nice. Coming in hot Alba, but an Alba nonetheless. Alrighty, 1-to-1 minus 10% here. So I'll play this one. So 12.1. It's really easy to go in the trap here, even if you're laying up. So favor the right side. Don't, like, I didn't even use any curl there, and a great right obviously didn't put me in harm's way. So just favor the right edge there. Otherwise you could end up in the trap, which will obviously make it rather difficult and tricky. Yeah, not a bad little hour. So what do I have? 96. So I won. Was that 4 wins? Out of however many I played. Could be coming in real hot here. Looked like picked out a glitchy spot to try and find the right in. Nice easy wind here. Should be right. A nice easy straightforward adjustment. Oh, no. Come on. Still be good. Give me my Endbringer luck. Nope. Damn it all. Come on. I don't want it to end like that. There we go. Yeah, this is more like it. That will leave a nice, hopefully easy thorn shot. Play significantly downhill. Golf Fiction. Huh. All right, then. Getting a lot of random clans today. It's kind of interesting. You usually get just kind of a smattering of the same same general people and the same general clans, but getting a good variety this morning. A lot of folks I haven't played very often or ever. I'm going to play this as a max plus 15. We'll offset there. 1.2, add 1.8. 12, 13, 5. 7.9 rings. Oh, not even near enough. Wow. 13.5. Interesting. Was not expecting that. I guess I should have played it as a plus 20. Even more than that, like a plus 25. I was so much further back from max that I just kind of figured it was safe to under adjust it a little bit, but played like crazy out to the right. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see what they can do with this grizzly shot. It looked like an under adjustment to me, but who knows? I just misplayed mine, so don't listen to me. Yeah, came on the same side I did. We both under adjusted. Disappointing not to even get a zoom in on that one. That's almost, maybe I should have played it left to right. Played it off that side of the hill since I had the left to right wind. Yeah, probably would have been the smart thing to do. Instead of trying to come in on the right side of the pin with a left to right wind. Yeah. Well, now I'll remember that for next time. I don't know why I didn't do that. I saw the angle that I had and just immediately went to that shot, but it was obviously the poor decision. Oh, good Lord. I hate everything about this. I can't set up. Take off 1.4, 1.5, 13.2. 8.2. 5. Just everything about this shot's annoying. I can't get it set up right. I over-adjusted that. Without a cataclysm on, this setup, just you can't do it with a sniper. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So that's when you see nonsense like that. I'm going to end on a really, really awful note, but oh well. Ugh. Just poor. That's all right. Unfortunately, that means it's time for me to get the homework going. Got some lectures I got to listen to, and I'm going to try and knock that out before my wife gets off of work. So, again, thanks to everybody for being here. I'm not even going to play a third one against Sneaky Girl here. I'm just going to leave it. I'm playing horribly right now, so I'm just going to cut it off. Saw some good stuff earlier, but finished on a rather poor note, so oh well. Things happen. It's just a game after all, and I mentioned at the beginning that I'm still trying to get some of these these newer Tour 11 ones lined up and figured out, because they're just ridiculous. So thanks everybody for being here. I will catch you all around the other streams this weekend.